Hello everyone, welcome to second video on module 2. In the previous video, we have seen the concept regarding uh, cookies, HTTP headers, different types of HTTP headers, and today class we are going to start with the status code. And we might have observed while communication with the server, we are obtaining different kinds of uh, numbers like 404 indicate that information not found. For example, if I am asking for bldc.ac.in slash IT branch is not there in our college, so that time we will get for not found information. Mean whatever the information I'm sending, whatever the request I'm sending, that information not available in the server, that time we'll get uh, request not found. So similarly, different types of status code we get. In that, the first one with the followed by XX indicate that 100 some numbers are there. So indicate that information has been obtained from the client, and the uh, uh, client can send few more requests to obtain the data from the server. That is the first one. 100 the information received, as the server send the response back to the client. So your request has been received, and you can continue with sending the next part of the uh, body. Similarly, the if status code starts with 2, that indicate that the request was successful. In the post method, we have seen at the beginning we have HTTP, then host name, then version. Along with that, we have 200 OK. Indicate that whatever the information requested by the uh, client, that is successfully received by the server. Then we get the message 200 with okay. Here okay, you can write okay, or you can write successful. Any kind of data can be written in place of okay. Then 201, it is just acknowledgement for the successful information. Like whenever we obtain the data, and we know that for example, if I'm asking for HTTP BLDCT host page, so I obtained data, that is okay. If for that acknowledgement, if we required, they will send by making use of 201. So whenever we display the information, already we know that we obtain data. Just for an acknowledgement, we can put that server will send the request that your information has been received successfully. Then 302. So whenever the status code starts with 3, it indicates that whatever the information you are asking for that is not available in the server, that time that URL will be given back to some other proxy server. So in the proxy server, your URL has been redirected. From that, you are going to get the data. That is, we can obtain data from not from the dedicated server. We are obtaining from the proxy server. Then next one, if the status code starts with 4, indicate that it is an bad request. Or sometimes we made the request which is not contain a valid values. That time we get this bad request. Uh, Error. Then 401 means the unauthorized indicates. So whenever the person want to access the data from the server, but if he is not an valid user, that time we will get uh, the error message like 401. The 403 indicates the forbidden information. There are some secure information are available in the server that will be only accessible to the admin, not to the user. That time we get a message like these are sensitive information. I can say forbidden error will be obtained. Then 404, we already know information what we requested. If it is not available in the server, we get the message like 404 not found. Then 405, which will indicate that whatever the message you are requesting, which is not allowed for the that particular domain, then we get this kind of information like error message. Similarly, 413, like request entity too large. We are sending the information that contain large amount of data. That time the server cannot able to identify that URL. We get the message like request entity is too large. Then request URL is too long. Similarly, like 413, here also For example, whenever we see in the web browser, if we click on that URL part, it will be of tremendous lines are there. Not only few lines. That time the server cannot able to handle such kind of URL. We get this information. Like 414, the URL too long. Then 500. 500 indicate that whenever an issue with the server, like server is not active, that time you get internal server error information will be obtained. And sometimes what will happen, for example, during online transactions, uh, if they are updating their server, that time they have not kept their server to be available for the user. In that case also we get the message like 500 error. Then just like 500 is the service is unavailable. Okay. Then HTTPS. So what is difference between HTTP and HTTPS? HTTP is not secured one. If we make use of HTTPS, that time it becomes a secured one. So whenever we transfer the data from client to the server, uh, if they are not that if that secure information we are sending, the HTTP with the if we starting with the HTTP, only HTTP, that will not make whatever the data we are sending is not a secure one. If we make use of HTTPS, that time the user can identify that whatever the request he is sending, it is secure one, no one can access it. So that is why most of the website like transaction online banking system, and if any sensitive information handling server, they always starts with the HTTPS. For the verification, you can just log into online banking. There always starts with HTTPS. It means that it is secured one, and it will be represented in terms of green color. Okay, HTTPS, that will be represented in the URL with a green color, that indicate that it is secure line. Okay, so in the HTTP, just if you are using HTTP, that uses a TCP transport mechanism, and not using this secure socket layer, makes it is vulnerable. An attacker can able to access this data. In order to overcome that problem, we go for HTTPS. Then what is the HTTP proxy? The proxy servers are just like it is a mediator between client and server. Whenever server finds that whatever the request I am obtaining, that is not authenticated, or you can say that he is not a safe user, that time that request can be diverted to the proxy servers. Okay, proxy servers contain only the user accessible data, not the that sensitive information, so that it can easily give that whatever the requested file back to the request, back to the client. Then there will be two difference between HTTP and proxy server. When browser issues an unencrypted HTTP, as I told, the browser is requesting receives the data from HTTP, that is unencrypted, means it is open one, anybody can able to access it. As I told, it starts with only HTTP. In such condition, a proxy server will be taken care of those kind of request and fetch the URL. In that URL, host name is there, and what is the request is asking for, then that information will be given back to the client, not directly matches with the dedicated server. Then when HTTPS, like HTTPS will be make use of a secure socket layer. Uh, it will not directly handshake with the proxy server. So whenever request sent, it will not perform handshake with the proxy server, so that whatever the tunnel they are using for transmitting the data by using HTTP will not be accessible from any other user. So in order to access the data, we make use of connect. The connect means the URL what we obtained, that will not be uh, accepted by the valid server. That time it will send the request to the proxy server by making use of connect. He is not an valid user. If the request can be the, you can, is it able, if it possible to send the data back to the client, you can send, like proxy server can take care of that. It can send only required data back to the client. even though it is not contain any sensitive information like that. Once the information has reached to the destination, that time it will say that the transmission was successful with the 200 as an status code. Then this one is last how the authentication will be performed. In the next class, we are going to read continue the in thorough with how to provide the authentication, how to provide encryption by using different techniques. That will be the last bit uh, in the second module. So just to go through these videos in the interaction class, I will solve the queries. Thank you.